sure. Oh yeah. There's some quality of life things that when we were playing last night, we were talking about. Is like, you know, so it's like it's hard to tell like where the incoming damage is coming from. Like there's like a sound that hits when you get low, but everyone is so bursty that unless someone's just doing shit damage, like by the time you get low, it's too late. Let's see, Magneto's real fun. Punisher's real fun. It's funny, we kept on like comparing him to Overwatch characters, and Iron Man is basically if Pharah's ult was on her E instead, that's Iron Man. And then Scarlet Witch is Moira with a D-Vault, which is, let's see, the Hulk is a big brawler that, he's basically Doom with a Diva mech, because if you get him to 0 HP, he morphs into Banner. Yeah, so. Yeah, which, I mean, you do that in Spawn, but. Yeah. Psylocke, fuck, Psylocke is gonna, like, there's, like, we're getting some, like, buzzsaws from Psylocke. Yep. And then, yeah, hopefully they good. See, Black Widow is actually, like, a really fun sniper. She's exactly like Widow, but, yeah. But yeah, but no, I gotta go. I gotta start pre-gaming in a couple minutes, so. What's that?
at home. We make your life easier with online and mobile banking, bill pay, remote deposit, electronic payments, and more. Free, convenient, secure services, all available to you. Banking should happen on your time, wherever you are and whenever you need it. Go beyond with American State Bank and Trust Company. Stop in or visit asbt.com to enjoy a better digital banking experience. Member FDIC.
Save on STIHL outdoor power equipment this fall at Acme Tools. Right now, save $50 on the MS250 18-inch gas chainsaw, built for tough tasks and reliable performance. Plus, save up to $50 on a new STIHL backpack blower or blower back and leave the raking up to the neighbors. And the expert service technicians at Acme Tools can get your hard-to-start power equipment tuned up and ready for those fall projects. Find your STIHL this fall at Acme Tools or online at acmetools.com.
Red Rock Ford is a proud supporter of Williston State College Teton Athletics and our community. At Red Rock, we encourage you to get behind our athletes, schools, and local community. Let's support our friends and neighbors as we work together to make our city a great place to live and raise our families. And when it comes time for your next vehicle purchase, see us at Red Rock Ford, where a portion of every dollar spent goes right back into the community you know and love. That's Red Rock Ford, your hometown Ford store, proudly supporting Teton Athletics.
Legacy. It begins the moment we're born, growing with every step as we journey through life. It lives in the relationships we build along the way and in those we love. At First International Bank and Trust, our legacy is you. In every stage of life, we walk with you, making sure you get to where you're going and protecting your legacy for generations to come. First International Bank and Trust, helping you live first. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Hey there, sports fans. Mike Reuter coming to you here from Williston, as it is just about time once again for Teton hockey. Tetons will be hosting University of Providence as they look to take a big win, at least fare better than they did yesterday when they went down 9-0 at the end of the second period. Ended up coming away with a 13-2 loss. Were able to get a couple of late goals in against Providence, and now the Tetons are taking the ice. Williston State coming into this game with a record of 5 wins and 13 losses on the season. Providence faring a little bit better than them over on the other side of the ice, as they have a significant amount of more firepower. Providence comes in with 13 wins and 5 losses, so mirror images of each other. Providence with 27 points so far on the season. The Tetons with just 10. Taking a look at both of the lineups, starting off with Providence. They're led in scoring by Adam Husley. He has 33 points on the year, 17 goals, 16 assists, 31 points for Colby Frederick, 13 goals, 18 assists, and 28 points from A.J. Bellinger. He has 19 assists to go along with 9 goals, and also in the 20-point and above club, Jamal Kaloff with 16 assists and 8 goals. Looking in between the pipes for Providence, so we see Providence not having their stats for, looking at their stats for goalies. Getting 12 games under his belt is Paul Jarvis. He has a 7-3 record, allowing 3.1 goals per contest over for Williston State and the Tetons. They're led in scoring by Cade Phillips and Remington Richardson, each with 15 points. Phillips comes in with 7 goals, 8 assists. Richardson with 9 assists and 6 goals. No one for Williston State has yet eclipsed the 20-point mark. Looking in between the pipes for the Tetons to see how they're faring so far on this season. In between the pipes, there's Balin Rogers, has 10 games played so far. He has a 2-7 record, allowing 6.9 goals per game. He has saved 386 goals and has a save percentage of .88. Time now for the national anthem. We'll step aside for a minute, be back for the face-off here from Williston. National anthem is in the books. Now both teams getting a coach up before we get things going here in this one. Tetons will be under the helm of second-year head coach Jimmy Grosclose. He'll be assisted by Carson Arndt, Trevor Daly, and Jackson Ekblad. Over for Providence, their head coach is Trevor Mertel, and he will be coaching alone here this afternoon here against the Tetons. In the pipes for Williston State once again, looking to see if he can't put up a blank slate against this very, very tough Providence team. Will be number 1, Braylon Rogers, in its 11th game played of the season. So the Tetons also hoping to get back a little bit from their injury bug that's bit them over the past couple of weeks. And we'll have to see what they have in store. We do see is Morris O'Hanley looks to be skating around, banged up a little bit. Edward Pulaski also back out there, so good to see. Pulaski will take the face-off here for the Tetons. Everybody making a little bit of ruckus here at the Raymond Center in Williston. Face-off is going to be won by Providence. Tetons skate to the puck underneath behind their own net. Looking to break it out free. Tetons looking to push it ahead. Can't quite get it into the neutral zone. Back behind the net. It'll go one more time. Picked up by Landon Schumacher. He tries to skate it out. Over onto the stuck of Sam Dolmeyer for Providence. A rocket shot is going to be sent right at the Teton net. Saved by Rogers easily in the breadbasket. That came off the stick of Billinger for these Providence Knights. It'll be a face-off in the Teton zone. 19:37 left to go in the first period on the American State Bank scoreboard. Again, getting into the circle will be Pulaski for the Tetons. Unable to hold on to the face-off. Back behind, it'll go once again over to Schumacher. Tetons still looking to get it past center ice for the first time in the game. Providence looking for a centering pass. They connect, but nothing there. Pushes it up on top to Dolmeyer. Dolmeyer looking to circle around. He gets down. It's another centering pass. That one slides through everybody, and it'll just stay on side, or the Tetons will take over. 2-on-2, and they're going to chip it down and chase. Icing's going to be waved off, and the Tetons get it down into the Providence zone. But unable to handle it, they'll get it back and push it into the neutral zone. That'll be the first line change of the game for the Tetons. Sam Dolmeyer again in control. He's going to lose a handle, pushing it forward, and the Tetons will take over. See if they can't strike first here early in this first quarter. At the end of 2 yesterday, it was 9-0 Providence before a tightly contested third quarter. Providence player hits the deck, and an open look for the Tetons. A good save in between the pipes for Providence. And back up the Knights, of the Tetons are going to take it away. Back to center ice it goes. No one home for the Tetons as Providence again over to Dolmeyer. They look to push it up. Tetons skating aggressively here to start. And it'll be a slap shot off the pads. It's going to be on Rogers. Back come the Tetons up. Tipped. Tetons have a chance. A one-on-one breakaway. Skating up the ice. Looking to get it. And that is going to be saved in between the pipes by Providence. And then Williston State will take, and we'll have the face-off in Providence territory for the first time here in the contest. 18-18 left to go in the first. More changes. Face-off taken by the Tetons and O'Hanley. Again, Providence wins. They turn it over in their own zone. Slap shot is going to be covered up again as Providence has had to save a couple of them. Now 2 shots on goal for each side. Here, 18:09 left to go. So you have another face-off. O'Hanley again in the circle. Providence again takes the face-off. They wrap it around the back of the board, looking for a breakout. They're going to push it up to Yellowfly. Yellowfly will lost the handle. Back to the Tetons. Picking it up will be Bailey. Bailey looks to get it ahead. He finds it onto the stick of Phelps. Phelps loses it. Gets behind the Providence net. Providence looks to take it out. Lost puck in front of the net, and a little scramble for it. Open it goes. Slap shot coming just high over the top. Hits off the glass. Tetons looking to keep it in the zone. They're able to stop from a breakout pass, and they'll get it across neutral ice, and this one's going to be icing all the way past Rogers in net, and that'll bring it back all the way across the ice. 17:35 left to go. On the ice for the first time for Williston State will be Aiden Richardson here in this game, getting his first run. Have to see what the freshman from Bismarck has in store. Tetons again, now they're changing defensemen, so a fresh 5 out for Williston State. Taking the face-off for the Tetons will be Pulaski. He'll skate in to take the face-off against Fabian Vick. Excuse me, not Fabian Vick. It'll be Colby Frederick, one of the leading point scorers for Providence. And face-off's going to be won by the Tetons. They cycle it back around the net, chasing forward, a couple for each team. The Tetons keep it onside, but Providence going to come away. 3-on-1 break, and it's going to be tic-tac. No, broken up down underneath. A great sliding block by Dylan Morgan. Providence will retain control, looking to get it up to the point. They save it from going onside. Slid underneath, and it'll be knocked away before it gets to Rogers. Deep into the corner. Providence making a change here where they still have control. Tetons are going to take over. We'll see if they clear. No, they'll hold on to possession and look to set something up with 17 minutes left to go in the first. A long slide pass. Beauty of the pass for the Tetons. Pushing it up is going to be Polkaski. And the centering pass is going to go awry. Still open puck. Trying to get it home. Short angle is going to be blocked in front of the net by Providence. And here they come back up the ice. A big long skate this time coming up for Vic. He's weaving. And it'll be a stick save for Rogers. And the Tetons have batted away a few good looks here so far from Providence. So it'll be a face-off now in the Teton zone. 3 shots on goal for Providence. 2 for the Tetons. The face-off going to be taken away by the Tetons to see if they can set something up. Long shuffle pass over to Seibel. Seibel's going to send it all the way through, only cross one line. Tetons looking to get behind the net first to pick it up, and it'll be Vic for Providence. He's looking to skate free. He'll be hounded by a couple of Tetons. There's going to take away by Seibel. He does some fancy stick work, gets it on goal, and just cleared out of there in front of the net before a Teton can go to try to hammer it home. Back behind the net, it's going to go one more time. Closing in on 16 minutes left. Tetons with a good position, looking to set something up again. See if they can pound it in towards the net one more time. Providence instead will take over. 2-on-2, pushing up. No icing as the puck careens across the blue line behind the net. Providence again still has control. Seibel being an absolute pest on the puck, looking to break it free. He may have a chance, but Providence will still take over. Now Tetons are going to slap it free. Providence, Dolmeyer has it back behind. He'll dish it off. Not a lot of hitting yet so far in the game. Seibel will skate free with the puck back behind his own net. Shuffle pass over, and that will go a bit wry past center ice, and Providence again will take over. Caught in a change, and a first big hit of the game laid by the Tetons as they look to set the tempo here in the first. Wilson State now looking for something to happen. Pushing up ahead, looking for Schumacher. A little backwards pass for the Tetons as they're also making a change. Going to kill some time, try to slip it through. 5 wholesome players, nothing there. The Tetons keep it onside. Fancy footwork. Wrist shot off a leg of a defender. And the Tetons can't keep it on. Bodies colliding at center ice, and it'll be Providence and number 27, Jamal Shaw, taking over. The Tetons have a lot of intensity here in the first. We'll see if they can pound one home first and look to not overextend themselves defensively to put themselves in a bad situation. Wilson State looking to come back up. Flying is Phelps. He's going to be hit along the boards. Tetons in the neutral zone. They're going to dump it off and look to set up on defense. Chasing over there to pick up the puck is going to be Phelps as Providence loses the puck, but they retain possession. Providence again. Divot down below. Look for a centering pass. Deflected by a Teton stick. And back the Tetons come. They don't have numbers. Looking to push either way. And that's going to be a bad turnover in a line change. 1-on-0 break. And that shot just goes wide. Goes top shelf stick side. Phelps may have got a piece on it, but a dangerous situation that the Tetons escaped from. Wilson State now going for a long pass. Another errant pass by the Tetons. And a big open ice hit will result in Wilson State taking back over. Another lost attempt on a pass. Going to be chipped along the boards. Working for is Harris. He's going to still have it. A chance for the Tetons if they can get free. Slids up behind the net. And Providence will get there first. They'll retain control. 13:45. Tetons have the puck in the neutral zone. Looking to see if they can take over. Some little bit of sloppy stick work here in the first 7 minutes of the first period by Williston State. Pushing it up now will be Janssens in the Teton zone. Come Providence. There'll be a short slap shot. Is going to be just too far to the reach of Rogers. He got caught in no man's land. Off a Teton stick it's going to go. Attempt for a slap shot, and a skate gets caught on the ice by Providence, and back comes Williston State. Racing up the ice is Buklaski. And that's going to be a shot on goal. It'll be covered up by the Argonauts, and it'll be a face-off once again. The Tetons get their third shot on goal, 5-3 in favor of the Argonauts. The Tetons make a change here, look for the face-off. Waiting for the puck drop in the Providence zone. They'll come away with it. A long breakout pass is going to get through, and that will be They're going to say a tip on it, so no icing. Tetons will have to be careful. Loose puck underneath, just about an unintended centering pass in front of the net. It'll be knocked away by Williston State. A long pass again is going to be intercepted by the Argonauts, and they can't do anything with it. Good recovery by the Tetons. Finally, Williston State is able to come away. Shuffle pass across. They look to attack across center ice, and they'll dip it back behind the net. Williston State gives chase. They have numbers. See if they can get to the puck first. Picked up behind the net. Tetons just unable to keep control of the puck. Another good long pass by the Argonauts. 2-on-4 up the ice. Up the ice, they get a step, and Frederick looks to do something with it. One-timer in right point-blank range as Cade Yellowfly. And that'll be the first goal of the game for the Argonauts here with 12:27 left to go in the first period. Their sixth shot on goal. So the Tetons putting a bunch of pressure here the last couple of minutes on offense. And again, some awry passes lead to an easy goal for Providence and makes it 1-0 on the American State Bank scoreboard. Face off at center ice, won by Providence. Skating free with it is Fulton. Little forecheck by the Tetons. Dumps it off the boards is Providence. They get to the puck first, looking to see if they can strike twice in quick succession. Pass will slide through everyone. They're looking to go up onto the point. Slide through again. Providence trying to find something. They get a stick on it in front of the net, but it's going to be knocked away by the Tetons. Providence still has control. They dip it back down behind Rogers. A big whiff on the hit by Williston State and Bailey. Providence still keep it on the attacking zone. Look to back it out. Wrist shot, and that'll be gobbled up by Rogers in a glove save. 11:50 left to go. 7 shot on goal for the Argonauts as the Tetons looking to see if they can't weather the storm and right the ship with a tying goal, looking for the equalizer here in the first. Faceoff's going to be taken by Phelps, one back to the Argonauts, and it'll be off of Rogers' stick, and that'll kick up and out of play. We'll have another faceoff in the Teton zone here, 11:45. Taking a look at what is coming up ahead for Williston State hockey, as they have just tiptoeing into their start of their season. Take a look on the next stoppage. Face off again, won by the Argonauts. They're looking to try to set something up offensively. Good pesky defense by the Tetons. They're looking to skate free. 2-on-3 up the ice, and there's going to be an offside call for Williston State. They had a good look, but just couldn't make anything happen. 11:31 left to go. Tetons will again get some fresh legs out on the ice and get after it. Taking the face-off for the Tetons, number 46, Pekalski. Providence again takes the face-off. Tetons have only won 2 face-offs so far in the period. Skating free are the Argonauts. They lose the puck and will be picked up by Williston State. A long shovel pass, a slap clear by Marcus Providence, and he whiffs on that one. It'll get down to the corner. Tetons are able to recover, see if they can do anything with it, and it'll be back onto the stick of a Providence player racing up the ice. Now it's going to be Fabian Vick. Vick with 1 goal so far in the game as the Tetons look to push it up again. They are going to lose control of the puck, and Providence once more will take over. Providence across center ice. They're going to dump and chase. Rogers comes out of net, but the Tetons are able to recover in time. Push over to Marcus Providence. Back comes Williston State. A long pass, but it was going to be offsides by Fulton if Providence would pull the trigger on it. So he had to just dump it down, and that'll give it back. Williston State now across the boards they go. A big hit leveled on Harris. And Providence has firm control of the momentum so far in this first period. A hit at center ice causes a pass to go awry. Richardson looking to work his way up. He'll shot one back, and that'll hit the boards behind the Providence net. Another change coming for the Tetons. A Teton skater falls down, and that'll be icing call that may have bailed out Williston State. It was going to be 2-on-1 coming up the ice. So that was just about the second time that the Tetons got caught in an unfortunate line change when Providence took over and would have had another good look at the goal. Face-off in the attacking zone for Williston State. Puck drop it again. Providence will take control. They dump it off behind the net and look to see if they can't break one out. They force it up over under the stick of Robinson. Robinson turnover to Williston State. They'll peel off and look to set something up. A whiff pass by the Tetons. A long side pass off the stick. And the Tetons having some issues here with their passing so far in this first period. They're going to dump it off. Big check coming from Providence. and they poke it away again from the Tetons, unable to break free. Providence threatening to take over inside the Teton zone. Williston State again looking to break it free. Tetons get on it. They race back behind their own net and cycle it around. Providence is going to get there first, and they'll keep it onside. Providence looking for their second goal of the first. Here comes a wrister off the bar from Husley, and he just about had a big one, and there's going to be a whistle on the ice. Didn't see what the call was on the ice. We'll have a stoppage and a face-off in the Teton zone. Or it'll be a face-off in the neutral zone. We'll see who skates in for the Tetons to take the face-off. It is going to be Phelps taking the face-off. Providence wins it. Tetons take it back to the Luxor for a long breakout pass. Turnover, dangerous one. Rogers with a great save. But Providence stays onside with the puck. Tetons looking for a takeaway to save it. A Teton player hits the deck. It'll be Husley again, has it up on the point. Tries for a centering pass. Shovel shot. It's going to go wide of the net. Providence again takes control. Long pass, one-timer. That one can't be hit cleanly by Koloff. And over to Providence again. Cycles it back behind. Argonauts go for a centering pass. Couldn't find pay dirt on that. Koloff gets it down to the corner. Back to Koloff. Looking to cycle it up on top to the point. Back down off the boards to Koloff. Up to the point again. It'll go Janssens. And that'll be wide of Rogers. Tetons fighting, looking to clear. They're going to take over. Looking to see if they can at least get it into the neutral zone, forcing the Argonauts to regroup. Here comes the Argonauts again. Gets on the stick of a centering pass. Is going to be broken up by Williston State. And the Tetons look to skate free here, and they'll just dump off and go for another line change. A heavy defensive stand there for Williston State. As again, here come the Argonauts fresh off the line change. Head of speed racing up there is Caleb West. And West can get down low, try to deke, and he'll be off the... And they're going to call a goal. It's going to go flipped up off the back of Rogers and into the net. So it was partially blocked. And it seemed to be that the whistle was called before the puck trickled into the net. But the goal was counted. He has watched the puck roll off of the back of Braylon Rogers and into the net for the second goal of the period. So an unfortunate goal there for Williston State. And Jimmy Grosclose having his words with the officials now, with the linesmen and referees, saying, hey, that whistle should have blown the plate dead before the goal crossed into the net. And the goal should be waved off. But it does not look like it will be, so it will be a good goal for the Argonauts here with 8:12 left to go in the first. So Rogers already faced 12 shots on goal. He's saved 10 of them, and Providence has a 2-0 lead. Tetons win the faceoff after the goal, but Providence will jump on it shortly thereafter. Constant for Providence, a cross-ice pass. They're looking to get it up into the neutral zone. Again, they push it up over to Yellowfly. Yellowfly is going to get down into the corner, looking to see if he can't cycle it around behind the net. Looks again to set up something on offense. Great puck control by the Argonauts so far. Off a stick it goes, but the Argonauts still too strong with the puck. Looking to get it up onto the point, and they're going to lose it in the neutral zone across center ice into the Argonaut zone. Tetons are giving chase. They're unable to keep up. Long breakout pass over to Yellowfly. Center is going to get through everybody, get a stick on it. And here comes the slap shot, and that is going to be the unintentional one-timer. Went way wide of Rogers in net. Providence again, a 5-hole, and that's going to be too high off a Teton stick. Hits the top of the boards, and they'll take back over. Richardson pushing up the ice for Williston State. See if they can get one back here in the first. 7:10 left to go on the American State Bank scoreboard. Richardson takes a big shot into the boards, and Friedrich will pick it up. A long pass across the boards, back to Yellowfly. He stays on side, one-on-one, off the crossbar, and that will be back to center ice. The second shot off the bar for the Argonauts so far in the period. Line change for the Tetons. A pass a little bit too extended, and Williston State will take over as they get fresh legs on. Pass will go into the neutral zone. They'll circle it back around and look to push it up. Cycling it down behind the net. Williston State see if they can get their first good offensive look here in the period. And they're going to be bullied by the Argonauts, still in possession. They dump it back down into the corner. Tetons looking to do something and have a good result. Centering pass is going to be intercepted, and it'll be a 2-on-2 coming up the ice. Here comes help, but here comes a third for Providence. A little backwards pass, and it'll be just across the top of the bar. And Tetons will take over. Let's see if they can go with a breakout, and that's going to be intended for Seibel, but the pass was a little bit behind him. And again, the Argonauts will take over. They're looking to attack again. They're going to get it onside, but they can't handle the pass. Poked away on the nice poke check. Coming up from Seibel. And back comes the Argonauts. They change some legs as well. Tetons get to the puck first. Off the long pass off the boards. Pushing it up is going to be Landon Schumacher. Schumacher loses the puck, and the Tetons look to clear, giving chase now for Williston State. As the Argonauts looking for more here in the first. The Tetons clear one more time as the Argonauts now. They change their 2 defensemen out on the ice. Here comes Providence, skating hard up. They're going to dump it off behind them. Slap shot again, deflected by Wilson State. And they're going to keep it onside. The Tetons will take over. Racing up is going to be Kindop. He's going to push it ahead. And the Argonauts again skate behind their own net, looking for another good result. Schumacher trying to keep control. The centering pass going to be lost again by the Tetons. Back comes the Argonaut. A 2-on-3 short man rush by Providence. And they're going to lose control of the puck momentarily. They regain, and the long pass will get through the neutral zone into Providence's portion. Another change by Williston State, seeing if they can come up with something here. The remaining 4:46 left to go in the first period. A shot underneath to Rogers and a little bit of tussling between Kindop as well as Struthers for Providence. We'll see if this one starts to get chippy here sooner rather than later, especially after the 13-2 game yesterday. Tetons having a good shot to look, but it's going to be attempt for the shot by Harris is broken up before he can get a good look. And back comes the Argonauts. A long pass, a little bit too long. And the Tetons will recover as Providence makes a line change. Wilson State and Richardson look to pass it up over to Bailey. And Providence again will take it away in the neutral zone. A long breakout pass. 2-on-3 once again for Providence. Down into the corner they go, looking for the centering pass. No one home. They keep control. A little bit of a deking. Back out onto the wing. Across ice pads. Looking for a slap shot, and that's going to be blocked by a couple of legs by the Teton defenders. A long pass. It'll be behind the intended target for Harris once again. And Providence will take over. Under 4 minutes left to go in the first period. Interception by the Tetons in the Providence zone by Vandekratz. Looks to do something with it. Cycling up behind the net himself. He'll go for a short angle. That's no good. Tetons are able to keep it in the zone. See if they can make something of it. And Providence is going to cycle it through. They can't keep it into the zone. Now they look to attack. 2-on-2 coming up. A good look, but it's going to be poked away at the last second by Morgan. Providence goes with a slap shot. Rogers with a blocker save, and it's going to be another one off the save in front of the ice. What an effort there in front of the goal by the Tetons with Rogers falling down, and there's going to be a shot on Rogers off his blocker. He can't gobble it up, and the rebound can't be handled by Providence. Tetons look to clear. Here they come, 1-on-2, and it'll be Seibel who can't quite get all the way home as Providence again recovers. They look to push it up again. Unable to keep the whole way up is going to be Koloff as he cycles it down, and the Tetons will take over. Here comes a forecheck from Providence, and the Tetons looking to avoid a turnover in their own zone. They just get into the neutral zone, and a big open ice hit will give it back to Williston State. The Tetons now looking for something. They get it into the Providence zone. Knocked away. Going to be wrister. Is going to be whipped on by Williston State. Going to go back into the corner. Providence looks to skate 3, 2:30 left to go in the first. A long pass just mishandled. Providence has a 2-on-1 break. A good open ice pass off a skate redirected. Blocked by Rogers. That goal would have likely been disallowed if it would have went in. And the Tetons are able to hold on and keep the game at just 2-0. Providence again attacking. Looking to get a centering pass knocked away by Wilson State. Providence again. Slap shot over the top of the net. And the Argonauts again retake control. Possession is about 4-1 in favor of Providence so far in this first period. And they'll be able to take more time off of this last 2 minutes. But as we say that, another goal goes into the back of the net for the Argonauts to make it 3-0 here with 1:54 left to go. Providence putting all of the pressure in the world on the Tetons, and they have all the momentum as well, as their passes have been crisp and their shots have been mostly on target. Rogers with 17 shots on goal faced. He's saved 14 of them in the first period. just 3 shots on goal for Williston State. And I do not believe they have any shots on goal in the last 10 minutes. Providence comes away with a faceoff. A long pass is going to slide through. Couldn't connect with Bolter. As Providence has now 1:45 to see if they can put another goal on. A long pass breakout for the Tetons. See if they can get there first, but it'll be saved by Providence looking to attack. They have numbers coming up in neutral zone, but the long pass is just a little bit too hard. Williston State takes over underneath their own, or behind their own net. Harris looking to do something. A good open ice hit for the Argonauts. Chasing the puck is Vandekratz. And the Argonauts, a long pass. Great dotted pass. Skating up the ice will be Yellowfly looking for his second of the game. And back behind the Teton net it goes. Along the boards, pucks, both teams looking to break it free. Providence looking to come away with it. Great stick handling by Providence. And the Tetons are able to just muscle it free. Another big hit by Providence. That's going to knock Harris to the deck. And that'll be a penalty on Providence. Looks like we may get a roughing call. So Providence going to the box for the first time as the first penalty of the game. We're 19 minutes and 2.2 seconds into this first period. And that'll be a penalty and a power play for Williston State. So they'll have just under a minute power play here in the first period and then start the second with just over a minute, unless they can knock a goal in here in the remaining 57.8 seconds on the American State Bank scoreboard. Tetons win the faceoff. Heavy pressure on the penalty kill unit by Providence. Looking to cycle it around. Tetons take it off the board. Looking to see if they can center. Whiff centering pass that they had. Logan Schumacher, point blank range. Tetons get it back again, point blank. He's going to slap off a couple of sticks. Providence looks to push it all the way down. They give chase. Rogers that has to come out of the net. Going to lose it, has to come back, but the Tetons are able to keep control. Looking to cycle through now. 30 seconds left to go in the first period. They're going to dump it off. Williston State will likely get one more look at the net. Pushing up, Bailey just got taken down from behind. And a 2-on-1 break by Providence was going to be broken up at the last second. Final 15 seconds of the period. Tetons, 3-on-2 break coming up the ice. See if they can do anything with it. There'll be a wrist shot coming a long distance from Vandekratz. That's going to go off the net. Rebound is going to be put right on goal, right at O'Brien for the Argonauts, and he covers it up. And before he covers it up, also the post came off. So 2 shots on goal so far on the power play. 1:09 left to go on the power play. 6.9 seconds left in the first period on the American State Bank scoreboard. So the Tetons will likely need to win the face-off and maybe 1 or 2 touches before they have to try to bury one deep before the first period horn sounds. Here comes the face-off for Williston State. It's going to be cut along the referee's stick. And a centering pass is going to be shoveled and it'll be covered up with, and they're going to say that's going to be the end of the first. And a Teton player, I believe it was Harris, is in a heap as he collided with O'Brien for the Argonauts, but it looks like tempers did not flare up on that one. So the referees and the linemen talking to the Tetons as we'll head back. Both teams will head back to the locker room as they look to make adjustments in between periods. Now it's 3-0 with University of Providence on top of Williston State. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we will have the in-between period report back in a few minutes.
just let me know where you want.
Mike, we're back here for Teton Hockey, exclusively on the Williston State College YouTube page. Taking a look at the first period stats, and it was all Providence first period. They got 3 goals in the first. First goal came in from Cage Yellowfly. He was assisted by Colby Frederick. Second goal in was by Caleb West. That was unassisted. And the third goal of the period was by Caden Bolter. He was assisted by Yellowfly as well as Frederick. Only one penalty in the game. It was on Elliot Vanini, who's 2 minutes for roughing, as both teams are now making their way back out onto the ice. Still 1 minute and 2 seconds left of the power play. The Tetons have faced 17 shots on goal, and goalie Braylon Rogers has saved 14 of them between the pipes. Only 6 shots on goal for Williston State, and they've gotten several of them here during this power play. They've gotten 3 during the power play. And there was a big gap in the Williston State getting shots on goal. They got 3 of them in the first 10 minutes, and then none until the last minute of the period. As we are set to go here, Polkowski for Williston State set to take the face-off. He's going to be going up against Jamal Kaloff, and Kaloff will win the face-off. 1 minute left to go in the power play. It'll be cleared by the Argonauts as the Tetons will take over behind their own net. Here comes a breakout for Williston State, looking to push the puck up on to Polkowski. He was going to drive down into the corner, look to see if he can cycle it around. Good defense by the Argonauts. Polkowski dumps it off behind, look to see if he can come up with something. Centering pass is going to be knocked away by the Argonauts. Tetons retake possession. Slid it through, trying to clear it up, and it'll be hit off the side of the net by Polkowski. A great opportunity for Williston State. They can't get it home. Back comes the Argonauts. They're looking to skate free, and they dump it off instead. Wouldn't be surprised if they look for a shorthanded goal. There's only 19 seconds left to go on the power play. Back up the ice, Storm, Seibel, and Williston State. Looking to take on it himself. He'll lose the puck. It'll be cleared. So a wasted opportunity there for Williston State, as the Argonauts are able to get it back into the Williston State zone. Seibel has the puck now. He's looking just to clear it up. It'll be off a Teton stick. And it'll be dipped back around. We are at full strength now. 18:50 left to go in the second period on the American State Bank scoreboard. Long pass up to Yellowfly. He'll push it ahead. Williston State now. Morgan giving chase. He'll get it. The Tetons will take over. Seibel having trouble picking up the puck. It'll be intercepted. And it'll be tic-tac-toe around by the Argonauts. And now they look to attack once everyone gets onside. Drop it down low. Looking for a centering pass. It's going to go awry. Great opportunity. Rebound attempt for the Argonauts. That'll be no good. And there's going to be the net coming off the post for Williston State. As it looked like couldn't just jiggle the post. May have been an errant call there, as the Tetons may have had an opportunity for a rush with a 3-on-2 rush up the ice, but the linesman went and just jiggled the post and said, hey, it was still on. Face-off in the Teton zone. It'll be taken away by Williston State and Morgan. Down behind the net skates the Tetons. They look to break it out. Long pass will go up the ice for the Tetons. Fink seeing some run here in the second. Off the boards, the Argonauts look to try to clear. They can't quite get to it. Now skating down to pick it up will be Colby Frederick for Providence. Here comes Providence, 3-on-2 as they come up the ice. They get it into the middle. Look at the backward skate. Good hit in the open area for Williston State as they chip it off the boards and give chase. The Argonauts will get there first, and they'll pick it up in their own zone. Now they take over. A long pass will go, and it'll be onside for the Argonaut. Lost a handle on it, but they look to regain control. Skated behind the net. Chopping up behind the net. Now it'll be Argonauts coming free with it in Friedrich. He's going to razzle-dazzle around. Slap shot. Wrister is going to be gobbled up by Rogers. And the still puck is in play. Another slap shot off a blocker. Rogers again had to get it. And they're going to call once again Rogers knocking the post off as he tried to sunk up to that near post to prevent a short angle goal. 18 shots on goal now for the Argonauts. 7 for Williston State as both teams will get a fresh 5 out on the ice. in to take the face-off for the Tetons is going to be Pokalski. Here's a face-off won by the Argonauts. Long cross-ice pass for Providence. They cycle it back behind the net. Back up on top. Intercepted by Williston State and Pokalski. He's going to try to get it. It's going to be a delayed penalty, it looks like. And that'll be another Argonaut to the sin bin. And there is going to be a little bit too much chirping there. And 2 minutes on top of another 2 minutes. First penalty was for interference. Second one may have had a couple of friendly words towards the linesman. And that will be now a 4-minute power play that the Tetons are on. Tetons win the face-off. See if they can get one home here in the second early on. Down in the corner, looking to break it free. A good shot along the boards delivered to Phelps. Tetons looking to get it, can't quite get there, and there's going to be a puck popped up in the air. Argonauts going to take over. They have a chance for a shorthander, but it's going to be intercepted by Bailey, and Williston State will retain control. Again, Providence looking to chop at the puck, and they'll slide it through. Providence now has control in the Teton zone. Shorthanded on the power play, and the Argonauts get a shorthanded goal here with 16:48 left to go in the second period. So that'll tack one on, make it now 4-0. 3:30 left on the power play for Williston State. We'll have to wait to see who got it in there. Couldn't pick up the number. As again, the Tetons will have a face-off at center ice. Pokalski set to take the face-off. He'll be up against Hughley, and the Argonauts will win the face-off. They'll skate it back into their own zone. They're looking for more in the rest of this 3:24 of the power play. Tetons get a turnover in front of the net. Looking to do something with it. Slide it home. That's going to be in there. Tetons with the goal. It's going to be buried in the back of the net by number 22, Mason Kindop, the freshman out of Sydney. So the Tetons get it back quickly. So now Williston State trails 4-1 here in the second. Hopefully the first of many to chip away at what is now a 3-goal differential. And that'll wipe away the interference penalty on the Argonauts, but still 2 minutes left on the power play. Tetons looking for a breakout to see if they can get a second one here quickly. Skating it free, fancy stick work as they work their way up the ice. It'll be roll it down back behind the net. Teton skater loses an edge and falls to the ground. Now there's a 2-on-2 up the ice. Here comes help. Argonauts looking to make something happen. They get it down low into the corner, looking to cycle it around. Back up, no reverse direction. Off this on the States of Koloff, looking to do something with it up onto the point, and the Argonauts can't keep it onside. A long pass out behind as the Tetons will make a quick change on the power play. So do the Argonauts. And back up come the Tetons, and it'll be a high stick called, and that will be a face-off now in the neutral zone. Excuse me, it was O'Hanley on the goal. So Hanley on the goal and Pokalski with the assist. So what I thought was a 22 on the sweater was 27. And now the officials are having a little bit of a conversation. It looks like they're going to have the face-off in the Tetons' end. Williston State now skating up for the face-off. Taking it will be Braden Vandekratz. He'll be going up against Hughley. Argonauts win the face-off, chasing it behind the net. The Tetons are going to be able to pick it up first. 1:07 left to go on the power play. Tetons get it into the attacking zone. They'll dump it off. Good chance for the Tetons, but unable to handle it is Harris. They get it into the corner. Driving it through. Short angle. Vandekratz can't get it home. It'll trickle into the neutral zone. Williston State will have to back out. Under a minute left to go. 51 seconds on the power play. Off of Argonaut skate. It'll be a long breakout pass over to Vandekratz. He's looking to dump it off, and he takes a shot along the glass and drops in a heap, but he'll get back up on his skates. He'll retake the puck, looking to center, and that's going to be blocked by an Argonaut that hits the deck. Now a Teton laying the wood back behind into the corner. They'll be along the boards now, chopping up for both teams. Centering pass going to be intercepted by the Argonauts. Chipped away by Williston State into the neutral zone, and the Tetons look to clear along the glass. It'll roll all the way around the boards, and the Argonauts again will take over. Tetons are going to be able to keep it in the zone. Here comes a chance. Drag is going to be up, and it'll be a shot. Rebound attempt, and that's going to be in there for another goal. Tetons get 2 in the power plays, and Williston State has cut the lead in half. Now 4-2 with 14:44 left to go in this second period. So a flurry by the Tetons after giving up a shorthanded goal. If it wasn't for that shorthanded goal, it would be a 1-goal game right now. And that will erase the power play that just had 7 seconds left. So Williston State showing some signs of life here in the second of 2 matchups with this Providence Argonaut team coming out of Montana. On the face-off will be Logan Schumacher. And there's going to be a whistle on the face-off. Looks like we may have had a jump start on that, so they'll redo it. Coming to take the face-off for the Argonauts is going to be Elliot Vanini. And again, same result on this one. It'll be the Argonauts taking control off to the face-off. Long breakout pass intercepted by Williston State. Schumacher dumps it ahead and chases for Argonauts. They're first. Here comes a big check, loose puck, and it's going to be off the boards. It'll be picked up by Vic and the Argonauts. Back to center ice is going to go. Tetons looking to dump it back in. Scramble along the boards. Argonauts shoveling, pushing. They're going to get it into the Teton zone. Williston State cycles it back behind Rogers, and they look to cross pass again. A good pass by the Tetons, looking for a reverse pass from Schumacher. It's going to be intercepted. Back along the boards. It'll go one more time. Rogers pushes it out. It's going to be back along the boards again. Argonauts keeping control. They go back behind the Teton net. Williston State picks up. They look to take over. Fink, first one there on the puck, looking to push it ahead. Tetons don't have numbers, looking to do something with it. At mid-center ice, Vic will get a stick on it, and here comes the Argonauts one more time. Vanini has it, and he's going to miss wide of the net. Rogers tries to cover up, but it's taken away from him before he can get on top of it. That'll be a scramble in the corner. And the Tetons look to get there, and looks like we may have another penalty coming. So another penalty coming on number 11, Fabian Vick. And we may have an extra 2 minutes coming on top. We'll have to see what goes up on the board. Just 2 minutes on there. We'll have to see the officiating crew here in Williston doing a good job making sure this one doesn't boil over. 4-2 on the American State Bank scoreboard. 13:31 left to go. Face-off won by the Tetons. On the point, Providence has it. He's going to get it short corner. A big wrist shot from the point by Marcus Providence, and we have a 1-point game. 4-3 with 13:26 left to go in the second period. Tetons showing a big effort here in the second, and now they're 1 goal away, and if it wasn't for that shorthanded, we would be tied up at 3 apiece. So Providence coach Trevor Mertel not looking happy with his guys out on the ice. And he is giving his guys a what for as Williston State will take a timeout. Shots on goal, 18-11. The Tetons in the past 5 minutes have outshot Providence. Now 6-0 as we have a timeout on the ice. We're going to take a quick timeout ourselves and have a word from one of our sponsors right here on the Williston State YouTube page.
Save on Steel outdoor power equipment this fall at Acme Tools. Right now, save $50 on the MS250 18-inch gas chainsaw. Built for tough tasks and reliable performance. Plus, save up to $50 on a new Steel backpack blower or blower back and leave the raking up to the neighbors. And the expert service technicians at Acme Tools can get your hard-to-start power equipment tuned up and ready for those fall projects. Find your Steel this fall at Acme Tools or online at acmetools.com.
Mike, we're back here for Teton Hockey on the Williston State YouTube page. After Coach Martell gave his guys the business, it is a face-off won by Providence, and they are charging with a head of steam. They're going to get behind the net, looking to see if they can't center one up. It'll be in front of goal, and they're trying to be clear, just wide of the net for Rogers. Tetons looking to get to the puck first. It'll be trapped along the boards. Providence coming away with it first, looking to center it, can't get it there. Still in front of the net, just wide again of Rogers. Providence looking to keep it onside. They are just unable to. Here's a chance for a breakaway, and just unable to get there first is going to be Harris. Here comes Providence again up the ice. Tetons are a little bit spread out defensively. They're going to dip down into the corner by the Argonauts. They're going to get behind the net, look to clear it out, get up on top to the point. Picking it up will be Caleb West. Back down below. Argonauts, tough sledding now. The Tetons have found a new life. And along the boards, lots of chipping, trying to get it out. Finally, the Argonauts are going to take it. Centering pass is going to be clapped off a stick, and that's going to be up and out of play. So we'll have another face-off in the Teton zone. Here, 12:30 left to go in this second period. Williston State has now scored 3 unanswered off of 2 penalties. As the Argonauts, after the first one and the double penalty there, they're kind of out of sorts a little bit. We'll see if they can regain their composure. Tetons looking to clear. Argonauts laying some wood. Williston State looking to come free. Tetons trying to get to the puck along the boards first, but the Argonauts pick it up in the neutral zone. Tetons, a lot more physical play here in the last few minutes of action. Skating behind the Argonauts net is going to be Fulton. Again along the boards. Tetons looking to see if they can poke and free and get another one in there. Stick is going to be down on the ice for one of the Williston State players. It'll be back along the boards. Tetons off the boards looking to get it over onto the stick of Seibel. One-touch pass. It'll be broken up by the Argonauts at center ice. And the puck is going to be whipped down from just across center ice. Picked up by Bailey. He'll look to skate free. Long pass is going to be picked up at center ice by Phelps. Phelps with a wrister try to go a long pass to Bailey. Nothing there. And it'll be again Providence looking to skate free. A huge hit coming across on Seibel. A big hit coming in from Fulton. There'll be an offsides called on Providence here with 11:29 left to go. So Providence looking to reassert their dominance here in this one. But the Tetons skating with new life and more energy. 1 goal away from tying this up here, just shy of the halfway point of the second period. Back again come the face-off, this time in the neutral zone. Puck's going to drop, and this one will be shot back into the Providence zone. Giving chase is going to be Phelps for Williston State. He won't be the first one to get there. Providence now off the board. It's going to be chipped up by the Tetons. Grabbed out of the air by the Argonauts. And there's going to be a hand pass called on the Argonauts. That'll result in a face-off in University of Providence's zone now with 11:17 left to go. So after losing yesterday 13-2 to this same Providence team, the Tetons looking to see if they can continue the comeback and get on the high side. Providence wins the face-off, skates behind their own net, looking for a breakout. Shovel pass over to Bellinger. Bellinger pushes it ahead. A slap shot's going to be off a pad for the Tetons. Stays at center ice. It'll be flipped up down deep into the corner. Tetons looking to back it down behind the net. Can't quite get there first, but got a stick on it. Clapped off a Providence stick. Schumacher trying to get it free. Tetons whiff on a couple of passes. Here comes Providence again. 3-on-3. It'll be a great save by Rogers. Caught it right in the breadbasket and sank down to cover it up. 10:49 now. Another face-off coming and fresh legs on for both sides. So Williston State has been weathering a big storm from Providence here. We'll have to see if the Tetons can get another goal in and sneak one through. They may put the Argonauts on tilt. Face-off coming for the Tetons. It'll be Providence. Wins it against Providence, and the Tetons take over. A long shovel pass is going to go wide, and the University of Providence will take over. Loose puck at center ice. It'll be taking it away is West for the Argonauts. Gets it down deep into the corner. He takes a shot down low by Kindop. Looking to escape free now is Kindop. Looking to weave through traffic. He's going to bake it off. Flips it ahead. Gets it himself again. Onside. He's going to go. See if he can dump it off. He's going to circle back around. Trying for a wraparound. Nope, nothing there. A short angle off the side of the net. No good. Tetons will keep it onside. Back behind the net's going to go. Down deep to Providence. And the Tetons look to hold on, but they're unable to. Here comes a head of steam now up the ice. And it's going to be Koloff taking it. He's going to try to take it, and Koloff will go glove side top shelf to get goal number 5 into the net for the Argonauts. So Koloff did it himself. That's unassisted as he buries one deep in the back of the net. Got wide and was able to get the tight angle for the goal. So Williston State Now with 10:01 left to go, finds themselves back down by 2. Face off at center ice one more time. The puck is going to be lifted up. Chance for a breakaway right on goal, and it's going to be knocked away by O'Brien. Loose puck. Neck is... And the goal is going to be pushed off as a trio of Argonauts hit the deck trying to save anything they could. And if the Tetons could have got a stick on it, it was Landon Schumacher who would have had about 75% open net to try and bury one deep and bring this game back to within 1. Face-off in the Argonaut zone. O'Brien back to his feet. The water bottle popped up. Net just about got knocked backwards off its posts. Now communication between a couple of the officials. Looks like we're all set to go. Here comes the puck drop. It's going to be taken away by the Tetons. Look to set it up. Shoots it down just wide of the net. First one there to pick it up is going to be Vic. He's going to push it down. And the puck will dip into the Teton bench. So we'll have another face-off. This one coming on the Argonaut side in the neutral zone. So Jimmy grows close, wanting a penalty on that one. That didn't come. So here's another face-off. This one could be won again by the Tetons. Tetons have been winning more face-offs all period long. Back down to the corner for Providence. They're looking to skate it free. Just about a chance for the Tetons and Fink to do something, but it'll be the Argonauts taking over. Pushing it up the ice. Head of steam again. It's now Constant. He looks for a centering pass. Going to be knocked away. This time it's Rogers after the first chance to knock it away is going to be no good. And now there looks like there's going to be a whistle on the ice. And looks like we may now have a double penalty. Again, heading to the bench is Fabian Vick. He'll be joined now with the Tetons for Morris O'Hanley. O'Hanley, who had one of the goals. That'll be the first penalty of the game for Williston State. So we'll have some wide open 4-on-4 hockey now for the next 2 minutes unless a goal is scored. Face off in the Teton zone. It'll be won by Providence. Providence working it through. It'll be open ice hockey, looking at lots of good angles and a chance. Tetons will have a good chance if they can get control. Skating hard down towards the net is going to be, pass is going to be missed. Now coming up is going to be Constant for Providence. Rogers, a good job to slide across the crease and knock one away. Back up to the point now, it'll be Bellinger. And there will be a stoppage again as it looks like the post came off again for Williston State. 1:39 left to go on both penalties. 8:58 left in the second period here from Williston.
Minor penalty has been assessed. Number 11, Providence, Fabian Vick.
So now reading off the penalties for both teams.
And for Williston State, 27, Morris O'Hanley. Also 2 minutes for rough.
2 minutes for roughing. Tetons win the faceoff. Here comes a skate out by Vanderkratz. Vanderkratz is going to shoot, but it'll go well high and hit the net above the glass. So that'll be a face-off in front of O'Brien now on the Argonauts' end. 1:31 left to go as this one's building tension as the Tetons are staying close. Within 2 goals, now 5-3. Face-off again, Vanderkratz looks to take the goal, but it'll be won by the Argonauts. Behind the net they skate. Friedrich gets it, looks to push it ahead. A long pass back to Friedrichs. He's skating one-on-one up the middle, and there's going to be a good takedown by the Tetons as they'll avoid a rush goal. Friedrichs with a touch pass over on top. Now working around is going to be Constant. Constant back to center ice. They lose the puck into the Teton zone. Bailey looks to, or going to be Kindop looks to take over. He'll cycle it around Tetons with an awry pass, and it should have been a holding call on Providence, and a loose puck at center ice. Tetons trying to take it up. Vanderkratz gets it. 1-on-2. Now here comes help along the outside. Looking to circle his way around. He'll look to set it up for Williston State. He's going to dump it back, take it himself. Look to slide across. There's a goal in there. One-timer centering pass over to Tristan Bailey as the Tetons are back within 1. 8 on the dot left to go. What a period by Williston State. 4-1. They have the goal advantage, and his Argonaut squad starting to bicker with each other out on the ice. Not happy. And after the drubbing they gave the Tetons yesterday, they thought they were in for an easy day here this Saturday afternoon. So the Tetons making another change. So with the double penalty, not erased by the goal, so there's still 40 seconds left on the power play. Face-off's going to be pushed into the Argonaut zone. Tetons making a big rush forward. The puck is going to be in front of the net, just couldn't get enough of a stick on it. Argonauts are going to take over. They get the puck. Pushing it up is going to be Koloff. He already has one in the game. He's looking to center it. It's going to be intercepted by Williston State. 20 seconds left on the power play. Koloff's going to intercept the pass and take it himself again. He'll push it back up onto the point to Shaw. Shaw tries to get it down low, but it'll be a glove save and a beauty by Rogers to keep the game to within one. So Bailey with a huge goal there. And Vanderkraft with the assist. So now to be face-off in front of Rogers in the Teton net. Williston State looking to hold on for the next 16 seconds. It'll be high pass. It's going to be intercepted. A good chance. It'll be trying to get a deke through. And it'll be player trying to deke through, who was Shaw, got his feet decked out. There's going to be another poke away by the Tetons. Racing hard for it is going to be number 10, Harris. Harris gets it, had a chance for it, has it poked away in the stick check at the last second. And it'll be a pass, will get through. Tetons going to take over in the Providence zone. Harris falls down, looking to get it up, trying to slide it through. Centering pass is going to be knocked away at the last second. Shaw again picks it up. He'll circle around. We're at even strength now. 7 minutes left to go in the second. A long pass is going to be intercepted by Williston State by Richardson. Looking to skate it free. Seen if the Tetons can't tie it up. Bad turnover in front of the net. Loose puck underneath, and that one is going to be, turned away again. Shovel shot. It's going to be off, and it looks like Rogers' helmet was taken off. And there is going to be another penalty coming for the Argonauts, and Coach Mertel is beside himself on the bench. So the penalty is going to go on number 24, William Clark. And he's having a discussion with 3 of the officials. 2 referees and a linesman there talking to him. So he goes to the sin bin, and the penalty parade continues for this Argonaut squad. And with a slam of the cage door, it is 2 more minutes on the power play for Williston State, and with how they've played so far this second period, they very well may tie it up. Face-off coming in front of the Argonaut net. O'Brien's going to turn a face-off pass away. That hit into the net. Behind the net's going to go. Tetons looking to skate free. Lots of pushing and shoving behind the net. It's going to become free to the Argonauts. Picking it up is going to be Hughley. Long pass out. Tetons going to have to hurry to skate to it. First one there is going to be Bellinger for the Argonauts. He's going to lose it along the net. Tetons looking to skate free. They get it into the neutral zone. A Teton player taken down along the ice. Williston State, a nice shovel pass. They get it ahead. 1-on-2 up. That's going to be a shot behind. Tried for the rebound. Nothing there for the Tetons. And the post for the Argonauts has come off. And the Argonauts had their eyes on a shorthanded goal on that one. And with the post coming off there, that may have kept the score at just 1:27 left to go on the power play, as the Tetons will send Pekalski to the circle for the face-off again in front of O'Brien. Here comes the puck drop, taken away by the Tetons. It'll be picked up by Kindop. Wrister is going to be just deflected, and that'll be cleared out by the Argonauts. It'll stay in the neutral zone, and there'll be a high sticking call, so we'll have a stoppage in play one more time as the Tetons were looking to clear it back behind the net. Well, face-off now into the neutral zone. Williston State, 1:18 left to go on the power play. A 21-13 shot on goal advantage still by the Argonauts. And they'll skate it down across center ice into the Teton side of the neutral zone. Again, Pekalski on the face-off. This time, the Argonauts are going to take it, but the Tetons seal it away real quick, and the Argonauts are able to clear. Tetons try to chop it out of midair, but it gets through, and it'll be the Argonauts there first along the boards. Big hits along everywhere. Some shoving, some pushing. The Tetons looking to skate free with the puck. A long pass will be taken up by Williston State. Racing up is going to be O'Hanley. O'Hanley looking to go. A long pass is going to be taken off of an Argonaut blocker. Calling for it up on top is going to be Kindop. It's going to be knocked away. And it'll be Argonauts will get there first to it, and they look to clear. Icing's waved off on the power play. Rogers comes out of the crease, and he'll pass it along. Here come the Tetons. One more time. They'll have to cycle back. And it'll be picked up by Phillips. Now the Tetons will wait 30 seconds. Looking for a breakout here. Shovel pass along to the outside. Looking to find someone off of Phillips' stick, and that'll be cleared again by the Argonauts. Final 24 seconds. Argonauts skating hard. Koloff is going to be the first one there. It's going to be trapped along the boards. 3 Tetons there trying to push it free. And Koloff is satisfied with just holding it there and stalling to waste time off the power play. Puck's finally out. Tetons are skating there, trying to get there first, but they can't quite as it was offline. Argonauts will pick it up, and that will be a penalty kill for the University of Providence. We're back to even strength. Long pass off the boards. And it'll be a long shovel. Another delayed penalty here coming, and back to the bin is going to go the Argonauts. And again, Coach Mertel not happy with both the calls and his squad. So heading to the bin this time is number 7, Ursuluk. And he goes in for an unsportsmanlike conduct. So that's the third unsportsmanlike conduct on these Argonauts so far this afternoon. And that puts 2 more minutes up on the power play, freshly off of a penalty kill. So these Argonauts, as hard as they have been skating and as how in shape they appear to be, their jaws are just as in shape. Face-off's going to be taken away by the Argonauts. He's going to be chipped up to Rogers. He'll block it down, just about careened off his stick and dangerously towards the goal as the Tetons look to break it out now. A great forecheck by Providence. Still along the boards. Tetons are going to shovel it off over to Van de Kratz. Van de Kratz skates into the neutral zone, looking to push it up. He's going to be hit, and he'll still break it free. Has a chance, top shelf, and it's going to go just above the net and out. Van de Kratz may have taken a chop on the wrist on that one, but it'll be a face-off again in front of O'Brien and the Argonauts here with 4:14 left to go in the second period. 1:34 left on this newest power play, and it's going to be a very inked-up penalty sheet for these Argonauts when we check in on the period break tally. Face-off, Van de Kratz can't win that face-off, and he'll lose it over to Caleb West. Looks to skate it free. Tetons take over. Van de Kratz loses the skate as he hits the deck. Got tangled up with an Argonaut player, and the Tetons back behind their own net looking for a breakout. Here comes the forecheck from Providence. A long pass up is going to go for the Tetons. They look to push it up again onto the stick of Marcus Providence. He takes a shot. The Argonauts again take over all the way down the ice. Rogers will pick it up and wait for a teammate to come and help. Here comes Van de Kratz. A long pass will be a little bit too long for Logan Schumacher to pick up. The Tetons will take it at center ice. They make sure they stay onside. There's going to be a check from behind. Should have been another penalty, not called. A 1-0 break, and it's going to be a great save by Rogers. Rogers doing a heck of a job here this period, as it'll be skating back out. Now Van de Kratz, after that big shot, heads to the bench. Line change here. Long pass for Providence. They're going 1-on-3 up the ice, down to the corner. Here comes Robinson looking to circle it around. He'll get back up onto the point. 30 seconds on the shot clock. The Argonauts looking for their second shorthanded goal of the game. Down to the corner, back behind the Teton net. It's going to go. First one to pick it up is going to be Williston State and O'Hanley. He takes a big shot from behind. No penalty on that one either. But the Tetons, with 16 seconds left, will have one shot after this penalty play. And it's going to be lost now, and a whistle on the ice, as they did in fact now get the penalty, and that's going to be Caleb West heading to the bench. So 2 minutes for interference on West, so we'll have 11 seconds of 5-on-3 hockey, and then 2 more minutes of 5-on-4 hockey. So this Providence team cannot stay out of the penalty box here in the second. And I hope there's some sturdy paint in the locker room in between periods on the Providence side, because Coach Mertel may look to peel it off the walls. Here comes the Tetons. Final 5 seconds of 5-on-3, and that's going to be blocked by O'Brien. Tetons keep control. Back behind the net's going to go. Looking to see if they can get it out. And we're now on 5-on-4. Centering pass is going to go wide. Looking for a change. Back behind the net it's going to go. Here comes help from Providence. They're looking to get it out. Dumps it back. Tetons dump it back behind the net. Unable to pick it up. Koloff is going to be there first. He'll dump it down. Tetons pick it up at center ice. 1 minute and a half. And now there's some chirping here from Caleb West from the penalty box as he's having some words, and it'll be Jamal Shaw heading to the box for the Tetons. So now we will have a minute 31 of 4-on-4 hockey, followed by 2 minutes of a University of Providence power play. And now it'll be Shaw as well as, Sean O'Hanley in the penalty box for the respective teams, and those two jawing at each other through the penalty box. Up onto the point, it's going to go for Providence. Up on top, looking to see if they can get it. And a good angle down low, but a good cover up by Rogers. Up to the point again, looking to find an angle that'll be slipped through. Great deflection by the Tetons, and they're going to be able to take away the puck from the point. A good check there by Providence, who skates free with the puck. Back on it is Bailey. He'll cycle it back behind his own net. It'll be picked up by Williston State, chipped up, coming away with it are going to be the Tetons and Poklasky. Back up onto the point, looking for a wrister, and that's going to be knocked away by O'Brien. Redirection, and it's in! Tetons tie it up, 5 apiece, 1:44 left to go in the second. And what a comeback by the Tetons. They've knotted it up at 5. 5 goes to 1 here in this second period, and that will then bring Caleb West out of the penalty box. So now it'll be 121 worth of penalty kill for Williston State. As the jawing continues between these Providence players out on the ice. No, the double penalty, I guess they will keep both players in. They'll face off. It'll be taken away by Providence. Both teams skating hard to get to the puck. See if they can get another one. Puck's going to be trapped behind the referee, and the Tetons are able to shovel it out of their own zone into the Argonaut zone. Here comes a big forecheck by Vandekratz. But the Argonauts are going to come free. 2-on-2 up the ice. Looking to get wide. Not a lot going on for the Argonauts that time. Little malfunction at the junction as they got two bunched up together on the near side of the rink. Down now, it'll be Richardson fighting for the puck. Still fighting for it. Trying to get up on top for a centering. But the Argonauts unable to get there. A short angle. The centering whiffed on the centering pass. One-timer. That one's going to go wide past Rogers. Along the boards under past center ice. It'll go, and the Argonauts will bring it back into their own zone. 6 seconds left for 4-on-4 hockey. Then it'll be at 30 seconds of power play for the Argonauts. Up the ice comes Dolmeyer. Gets behind the Teton net. The Tetons looking to clear. Power play is 4-on-4 is over. Now 20 seconds of power play for this Argonaut squad. And the Tetons are able to get it into the Argonaut zone. They make one change. Here comes Williston State. 3-on-3 up the ice. And a big save by Rogers. Looking to go top shelf. Cheddar are the Argonauts. But once again, Braylon Rogers makes another big save. Rogers has saved 17 of 22 shots on goal, and O'Brien has saved 10 of 15 shots on goal. 8 seconds left for the Argonauts on the power play. Tetons are going to win the faceoff. Kindop looks to chop it free, can't quite get there. Argonauts take over. 3 seconds left. They have one chance. They're going to lose the ball into center ice. It's a foot race for it. Making his way over is Harris. He's not going to be able to get there first. Argonauts able to keep it in their own end. A long breakout pass attempt. It's going to be knocked off a defender, but here comes the Argonauts one more time. They're going to get wide. Over is going to go to Bellinger. Bellinger can't keep it. He's barely able to keep it onside. A long pass looking for a center, and that'll be grabbed into the glove of Rogers. We're back to 5-on-5 hockey. 3.4 seconds left to go in the second period as the Tetons have tied it up, and if they can avoid a crazy last-second goal here on the face-off with 3.4 left on the American State Bank scoreboard, we'll head into the third period tied at 5. And just diving on the puck is going to be the Tetons, and jumping on it is going to be Phelps to avoid any sort of craziness, and that'll be the end of period number 3. We're tied at 5 apiece. What a period for the Tetons. And we'll have to see if they can keep their solid play up. And for the Argonauts, they'll have to see if they can not only get it going on the ice, but between the ears. We're going to take a quick break here from Williston. You're listening to Teton Hockey exclusively all season long on the Williston State College YouTube page.
At American State Bank and Trust Company, we want you to bank your way, whether that's on the go or at home. We make your life easier with online and mobile banking, bill pay, remote deposit, electronic payments, and more. Free, convenient, secure services, all available to you. Banking should happen on your time, wherever you are and whenever you need it. Go beyond with American State Bank and Trust Company. Stop in or visit asbt.com to enjoy a better digital banking experience. Member FDIC.
Legacy. It begins the moment we're born, growing with every step as we journey through life. It lives in the relationships we build along the way and in those we love. At First International Bank and Trust, our legacy is you. In every stage of life, we walk with you, making sure you get to where you're going and protecting your legacy for generations to come. First International Bank and Trust, helping you live first. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Red Rock Ford is a proud supporter of Williston State College Teton Athletics and our community. At Red Rock, we encourage you to get behind our athletes, schools, and local community. Let's support our friends and neighbors as we work together to make our city a great place to live and raise our families. And when it comes time for your next vehicle purchase, see us at Red Rock Ford, where a portion of every dollar spent goes right back into the community you know and love. That's Red Rock Ford, your hometown Ford store, proudly supporting Teton Athletics.
Save on Steel outdoor power equipment this fall at Acme Tools. Right now, save $50 on the MS250 18-inch gas chainsaw, built for tough tasks and reliable performance. Plus, save up to $50 on a new Steel backpack blower or blower vac and leave the raking up to the neighbors. And the expert service technicians at Acme Tools can get your hard-to-start power equipment tuned up and ready for those fall projects. Find your Steel this fall at Acme Tools or online at acmetools.com.
Mike Ruder back here for Teton Hockey. We're at the in-between periods. Time to see how things went for both squads, starting off with University of Providence. Looking at scoring, starting off, Providence got the first goal of the game, or the period number 2 in. It was a short-handed goal by number 27, Jamal Shaw. Then Williston State rattled off not Jamal Shaw, it was by number 8, Bellinger. Then the Tetons rattled off 3 straight, getting the first goal in. Morris Handley, he was assisted by Edward Pekalski, and that was the only assist. Then number 16, Marcus Providence with the goal, assisted by Zane Phelps. Next goal for the Tetons came in from number 8. Again, A.J. Bellinger got his second of the period in. He was assisted by Jamal Kaloff. And then 2 more for Williston State. Number 21 getting the goal in, Tristan Bailey, assisted by Braden Vandekratz. And the last goal of the period, Edward Pekalski getting the goal in for the Tetons, assisted by Mason Kindop. In the period, it was the Argonauts with 6 penalties. Interference and unsportsmanlike in the same penalty, then another unsportsmanlike, 2 minutes for roughing, a goalie interference, another unsportsmanlike, and another interference. The Tetons had 2 penalties themselves, 2 minutes for roughing by O'Hanley, and 2 minutes for roughing again by O'Hanley. So the Tetons will come into this third period with a tie game, 5-5, 20 minutes on the American State Bank scoreboard. Both teams have now hit the ice one more time. They're looking to get after it in the third. We'll have to see how the adjustments are made by both squads, especially this Argonaut squad. They have made a goalie change. It is now in net, number 10. I believe it's number 10 for the Argonauts. And the faceoff's going to be won by Providence. They'll take it away, look to set up, see if they can regain their lead. Just about a lost puck at the neutral zone. And then the Tetons again poke it away, have a chance to get to the puck first. They're going to take over, but it's kicked away by the Argonauts. The Tetons take back over. Peeling it back is going to be O'Hanley. Long pass to center ice. And Tetons trying to sneak it through. Great touch by Williston State. That'll be knocked away by the Argonauts again. Back and forth we go along the blue line. Tetons dump it off. Great chance. Here comes Williston State looking to get it across. But it'll be knocked away again by the Argonauts. Lots of sticks clattering together. A whip shot by the Tetons. Going to be off a blocker's pad. And that'll be across the boards. Providence picking it up. Williston State could be the first one there. They have it at center ice. And there's going to be a Teton player that gets taken to the ground. And he gets a stick in the face for good measure. And that's going to be a Teton player slow to get up. Now here comes Bellinger up the ice. He rips one, but it's going to hit high off the glass. Into the neutral zone. It's going to go, and that'll be tipped up. And it'll be, looks like an offsides call, as it hit off of one of the Argonauts after it was offsides. So the face-off coming in the neutral zone now on the Williston State side. Taking it for the Tetons will be Vandekratz. Face-off's going to be won by Williston State, picked up by Tristan Bailey. Bailey, backwards pass over to Kindop. He pushes it up ahead onto the stick of Seibel. Tetons still looking to get their first solid possession of the period. 18:45 left to go on the American State Bank scoreboard. Back to center ice. Bailey's going to chip it forward, but the Argonauts are there to keep it from being pushed forward. Argonauts now ahead. They have a 2-on-4 push. They're looking to get it, and they've gone with short numbers before in the game. Pass along the boards going to be intercepted by Williston State. Now looking for a breakout. Tetons looking to push it up. They lose control of the puck. The Argonauts have it along the glass. University of Providence looking to take control. They get it back into their own zone. Long pass up. It'll be back down to Tetons. Look for a backwards pass to push it into the neutral zone. They can. The Argonauts take control. Centering pass going to be wide, and that'll be Rogers with a block. Unable to cover up on it. There'll be a slap shot coming that's going to hit off a Teton and a redirection onto Rogers, who's able to cover up on it. So Rogers there with his 19th save of the game. And fresh 5 for each squad, as there'll be a face-off again in front of Rogers. So now it is Paul Jarvis in the pipes for Providence as he takes over. See if he can't help secure a win. A redirected pass, and that's going to be in there. It goes off the skate of Logan Schumacher, and an empty net will result in Providence taking a 6-5 lead here with 17:49 left to go. That's the second unfortunate goal of the game for Williston State, and Schumacher with a broken stick as well. Has a quick word to Rogers saying, hey, sorry about that, but just kind of an accident. So the 25th shot on goal by the Argonauts results in them taking a 1-goal lead with 17:49 left to go in the third. Skating up to take the faceoff for Williston State is going to be Pekulski. Pekulski wins the faceoff. Tetons doing a great job in the second, now into the third period of winning faceoffs. Coming out of the net, Jarvis tried to get the wayward pass that wrapped around the back of his net, and it's going to be intercepted by the Tetons. They're able to keep it onside, and Jarvis is able to jump on it after a redirected pass. Kicks off a skate and directs towards him. So now it'll be a face-off in front of Jarvis. It'll be face-off one this time by Providence. Pushing around will be Fulton. He'll reverse directions, looking to beat the defender in Harris. Number 10 on number 10. Long pass up right at Rogers. He'll deflect it away with a stick. On the puck now, Richardson trying to get it back. Providence gets it up on the point. They'll dip it down into the corner and retain control. Providence looks steady on this one. Rogers with a glove blocker save, or a blocker save. And back down behind the net it's going to go. Picking it up for Providence would be Tainton. No hitting so far yet in this period, as everyone wants to avoid the penalty box, as there was 6 penalties for Providence, 2 for the Tetons. In the second, another Teton player is pulled down. Providence looking to cycle it through, up on top, centering pass, and that one is going to hit off the post, and that will cycle back around off the boards into the neutral zone across center ice, and all the way back down into the Providence zone. So line change coming for both squads. A long pass is going to go through. Tetons just avoided it hitting off a player getting off the ice, and Providence trying to push it free. They're unable to. Coming to pick it up is Seibel. Seibel will fire it downrange, and that'll be chased by a couple more Tetons. Along the boards they go. Tetons looking to come free, but it'll be Providence who gets away with it first. It'll be a long pass. A chance for a good look at goal from number 16, Robinson, and he's going to be blocked by Rogers. Providence again on the attack. They have it up on the point. Looking to cycle it down low onto the wing. Backwards it goes, back up onto the point, and there's just about a clear interception by Seibel, unable to retain possession, and it'll be dumped back underneath. Rogers takes it on his sticks, and he'll shovel it off. Williston State now shuffles it along, looking to tie things back up at 6 apiece. And there's going to be a big hit along the boards that results in one of the linemen being taken down as well. Providence now looking to fire one right at Rogers. A glove save by Rogers, his 22nd save of the day. 6-5 on the American State Bank scoreboard. 15:28 left to go in the third period. So it looks like this Providence team has settled down from letting some of their emotions get the better of them in that second period. We'll have to see if the Tetons can get one in here and potentially take the lead late in the third. And there's going to be a quick one-timer goal by Providence. They extend the lead back out to 2. So Providence jumps back out to a 2-goal lead. So 7-5 now with 15:32 left to go. Providence now, it looks like whatever was said in the locker room in between periods has definitely helped them out. Face-off coming at center ice. Taking it for Williston State will be Schumacher. Providence extends a little too far with the pass, but they look to try to be the first one there on the puck, and they do come away with it. Looking for a wraparound, not. They decide to pull it back out and set up offensively. Centering pass again is going to come just a little too far, and the Tetons look to take over. They're going to chip it off the boards, and it'll push down the ice into the Argonaut zone. Pass is going to careen around a little bit. Tetons can't keep control as the Argonauts take back over, and they're looking for more. Back behind the net, looking for a breakout. Tetons just about with a turnover. They are going to get it, but can't get a pass. In front of the net was standing Seibel, and he would have had a great chance to put one in. Back behind the net, Jarvis will come out of the crease and pick it up. He'll dump it off. Fresh legs for the Tetons. Providence now looking to clear it out, and they can't. just about intercepted by Kendop. He can't get a stick on it, and the Tetons back behind their own net, now looking to skate free. Here comes Kendop across center ice, head of steam coming. Let's see if he can go top shelf, and that's going to be blocked by Jarvis back into the neutral zone, and the Tetons have to chase it back into their own net. Now Bailey on it, looking to beat the forecheck. He's going to lose it in his own net. Bad turnover by the Tetons, as they are going to have to look to dig deep here if they want to erase this 2-goal deficit in the third. Off the boards it goes. Tetons regain possession. Now they're going to lose it again, and to go off of the skate of Schumacher, who is exiting the game, on back onto the bench. Tetons go to lift it up back into the neutral zone. Williston State unable to get the advantage. Now a 3-on-1 break, and a huge hit by Richardson saves the 4-on-1 push. Back behind the net, the Tetons go. A big hit again, and another big hit. This time leveled by Harris, although he may not have gotten the worst of it. A short angle shot, rebound attempt. No, Tetons can't get to the rebound first, as again the Argonauts get there. A pass goes off an Argonaut stick, and it's chipped back across center ice. Here comes University of Providence one more time. They dip it back down into the corner. It wraps along the net, and the Tetons are able to get there first. Over to go again to Harris, looking to clear it out. Providence player lost his stick. Now he'll have to race to pick it up, but his teammates are there to help it. Centering shot blocked away by Rogers, and the Tetons get back on it. They don't have numbers. We'll see what they do with it. Pushing it up the ice. And it'll be a big hit delivered by Marcus Providence, and levels his opponent to the floor. And an interception there. Vandekratz has it. One-timer deep through the legs. Lost a handle on the puck. He'll have to pick it back up. Centering pass is going to be just through the legs. Tetons keep it on side. They dip it down into the corner. See if they can do something with it. Good hit by Providence. They shovel it out to center ice, but the Tetons are there to pick it up, and they shuffle it back for the Teton defense to set back up. Here comes the forecheck for Williston State. Providence wraps it back around the goal. A long pass is going to be off a Teton stick. Providence is going to pick it up 3-on-3, pushing up the ice. Here comes some help from behind. Providence dumps it back off. Centering pass slides just wide of the post. Providence again back behind the Teton net. Rogers doing a great job sliding from post to post. Back into the corner. Tetons will shuffle it around to Richardson, who will pick it up. See if he can't go a long pass. A great pass. It'll be picked up, and going to be a whip shot down at Jarvis. He knocks it away, as that shot allows the Tetons to get onto a line change. A long centering pass going to come, but it'll be knocked away by Providence again. Knocked down by Williston State, but again Providence picks it up. Here on the rush comes Vanini. He has one. And there'll be another save by Rogers, as the Tetons, with 11:53 left to go, looking to see if they can climb back in from down two. We entered this third period with a 5-5 tie and start off with two quick goals by the University of Providence. Faceoff's going to be won by Providence. They take it back behind the Teton net, looking to see if they can't get some garbage to go in, and it's going to be knocked away by the Tetons. Providence again gets it now. It's going to be offsides, and reaching in there he knew it was going to be offsides, but still getting a stick on it was Vink. And that'll be another face-off now, as the Tetons, with the effort they had to exert here in this second period, see how much of a toll that has weighed on them. Face-off's going to be won by Providence. Going to be flipped up into the corner. Giving chase is Williston State. First one to there for the Tetons is going to be O'Hanley. And that'll be another save for Rogers. He's faced 31 shots on goal. Now it'll be a face-off in front of Rogers on the near side of the ice. Face-off's going to be won by Providence. They have it back behind the Teton net. It's going to be kicked free, looking to see if they can't center one up across the crease. It's going to go. Back come the Tetons. They'll shovel aside to center ice. Providence knocks it away, but not too far. Tetons whip one back behind goal. Jarvis can't get a handle on it, but the Tetons can't capitalize. That's going to go. Here comes more changes for the Tetons. It'll be kept just knocked into the neutral zone of the Tetons. Look to skate free. Vandekramp has it. Looking to go. Wrist shot. It's going to be knuckled, and it's going to get... Is it going to get in? No, it's not. Saved by Jarvis, as the Tetons still have the puck behind the net. It's going to be shoveled into the corner. And the Argonauts look to skate free. Closing in now on 10 minutes at 10:46. Shot again behind the net, looking at short angle passes. That's one's going to be not able to be got by Jarvis. He uses his leg to pin it against the net. As there's a little bit of tussling and shoving behind the net. As one of the officials gives a push to Struthers to say, hey, get back to your bench. So now it'll be a face-off again in front of Jarvis, the replacement goalie here for the University of Providence and the Argonauts. Again on the face-off is Pekulski. Pekulski wins that face-off, back up to the point, slides it over on top. One-timer, high shot, blocked by Jarvis. Tetons looking to recover, retain control. Centering pass again, knocked off an Argonaut stick. Tetons have it again. They're going to lose it back into the neutral zone. Williston State will be back into their own end. Kintop shovels it up ahead. Tetons are able to get onside this time, and it'll be kept onside by Marcus Providence and the Tetons, but they can't do no more than that. They'll have to bring it back up. Kintop again, bringing it back. Looks to push it ahead by Williston State. Long pass through, cycling it through. Great opportunities. Open net, and off the side of the net it goes for the Tetons. Great look there by Pekulski, but he's unable to get enough of a stick on it. Argonauts now pushing it up. They want more. A long pass, and that's going to be Rogers coming out of the net. He'll push it around the boards. It'll be picked up by Koloff. Koloff loses his handle on it, and the Tetons come away with it. Racing up is going to be Harris. Harris gets wide, and he fires, but it'll be intercepted. And now another change for both squads. As there'll be another face-off in front of Jarvis, who's been peppered so far this period. Tetons still looking to get their first home. 9:44 left. Face-off's going to be taken. Wrister is going to be just whiffed on by the Tetons and Morgan. Back come the Argonauts, 1-0. Here comes a save by Rogers. He's going to kick it away, and then it'll be sent into the neutral zone, so the Argonauts have to back off. Picking up is Richardson. Here comes a breakout for the Tetons. Long pass, it'll go over to Phelps. Gets a good stick on it. He'll dip it down back behind the net and give chase. Gonna go long. Richardson gets there first. Unable to do anything with it. Argonauts take it away. Back up the ice comes the Argonauts. Bolter racing. Slide it goes, and it's gonna be blocked again by Phelps. Or blocked again by Rogers. Great movement by him in the crease. Argonauts again going for another one. This look to slide it through. Nothing there. Good hit by the Tetons. And a centering pass is going to be chopped up as the Tetons get back the puck into the corner, and they look to clear it out. And now looks like it's going to be a slashing call on Williston State. So that'll be the Tetons in the penalty box. Penalty is going to go against Zane Phelps. So the Tetons will have a face-off inside their own zone in front of Braylon Rogers. 2 minutes for slashing. 8:49 left to go in the third. So the Tetons on a power kill now. See if they can get a hold here for this 2 minutes or get a shorthanded goal. They'd love to get that one and try to put this Argonauts team on tilt like they were in the second period. Wrister is going to be right at Rogers, and he's able to gobble that one up. So another good save by Rogers. Face-off coming for the Tetons once again. Face-off's going to be one picked up by Frederick, or one by the Argonauts. Frederick has it. He'll push it back up to the point. Wrister coming from Bellinger off the blocker of Rogers. Argonauts keep it on the point. Still a minute 35 on the power play, and they're going to try to get that one in. Loose puck in front of the net, and they're jumping on it. Teton bodies getting in front of everywhere, or getting everywhere, and a little bit of pushing around between Koloff, as well as who was it for Williston State. Koloff as well as O'Hanley shoving each other a little bit as this one's building to a fever pitch. 1:30 left to go on the American State Bank scoreboard in this power play. Face-off's going to be won by the Argonauts. Can't handle a pass. It's going to go deep into the Argonaut zone. Coming way out of the crease is going to be Jarvis. He gets there and he'll shovel it away. Argonauts take over. A long saucer pass goes up the ice. A big hit in the boards by the Tetons. They look to take control here, see if they can get one of the two that they need. They first need to get through this power play. Still 1:10 left to go. Argonauts back out on the point, and we have another stoppage on the ice as the post came off. So action heating up and at the same time bogging down a little bit. So face off again in front of Braylon Rogers. This time, Tetons do win the face-off. They're going to whip it down the ice. Shot is on goal at Jarvis. As he loses the handle on it, has to get a sharp angle. A shot coming from the Tetons, but Jarvis had enough of an angle to get a body on it. Back on the Argonauts. Head of steam racing up the ice is going to be Shaw. And Shaw can't make anything happen with it, but the Argonauts do hold on to possession. 40 seconds left on the power play. Back to Shaw. Takes it off his skate. Whips it up top bar, and that one's going to be no good. Argonauts just able to save it onside. The Tetons wrapping it back around, seeing if they can get a stick on it to clear it. Now under 30 seconds left on the power play. Tetons content with seeing if they can't chop it along the boards. Brought out free by the Argonauts. Looking to get it back up onto the point. On top, now over to West. West down to Shaw. Shaw back to one-timer. No good. It'll be covered up by Rogers and the Tetons. Now we'll have to kill 12 more seconds. .7:02 left to go on the American State Bank scoreboard. Tetons trail by 2, 7-5. Face-off coming once again in front of Rogers and the Teton goal. And there's going to be a change at face-off. Coming in is going to be Landon Schumacher this time. Providence takes control. Shaw gets it up on the point. Looks to cross it. And it's going to be a whiff on the one-timer. Back up onto the point. It's going to go back down. A little scuffle there, and Rogers again tries to jump on it. He can't, and he looks to clear it. Now here it comes. Breakout's going to be an opportunity for Phelps. Tries to get wide, can't do it. A wrister just past the goal in Jarvis. And the Tetons can't keep it in the zone. They'll have to back out. To even strength we go. They're going to chip it ahead, and Providence will reset. 6.5 left to go in this third period. Back behind the net. It's going to be Providence looking to try to pick it up. Centering pass, no good. Here come the Tetons back up the ice. Little toe drag, and that's a wrister that hit Jarvis right in the breadbasket. So now with 6:15 left to go, a face-off in front of Jarvis. At even strength, we'll have to see if the Tetons can get one home here to cut the deficit in half and make it just a one-goal game. Face-off again won by the Argonauts. They'll cycle it back behind the goal and look to push it up the ice. They get it into the neutral zone, pop it ahead, hits off at Tetons. Williston State's going to take back over, but the Argonauts get a stick in the way, and they'll look to retain. Teton hits the deck, a huge hit along the boards for Williston State. The Argonauts, again, tackling a waffling puck down the ice. Williston State wraps it around the boards, and now Providence will pick it back up and work it back down. Tetons have the ball on the boards. Looking for a centering pass. That's just off. May have gotten a piece of it. Was Jarvis. And Providence will take over. 5.5 left to go. Back comes Providence up the ice. Tetons have gotten some big rushes. They haven't been able to set up on offense quite recently. They're looking, all they need is one to get really back within striking distance, make it a one-shot game, essentially. Back behind the net's going to go, picked up by Kindum. He looks to break out. Pass ahead from Marcus Providence over onto the top. And it'll be a centering pass. It'll be whiffed on by Pukalski, but the Tetons keep it in the zone. Bailey tries to cycle it behind the net, sticks on it by Jarvis. Looking to wrap it around are the Tetons. Going to be poked away by the Argonauts. Marcus Providence couldn't keep a stick on it. Here comes the Argonauts off the ice. 2-on-1 and a good piece of work there by Marcus Kindop to keep the puck handler away and give him a little bit of a shiver. And now some hitting is starting to build up as we're at 4:40 left to go in the third period. Loose puck is going to be racing down towards the Teton net. And we're going to have an unsportsmanlike, it looks like now, on Williston State. So the Tetons now their turn to pick up an unsportsmanlike, and it's going to be on Mason Kindop. So that 2 minutes, when it eclipses, if the Tetons can hold, will bring us down to 2:35 left to go in the game. Providence wins the faceoff. They're looking to push it up, get it to the center, turned over by Providence. The Tetons are able to clear it. Back to Jarvis, he'll put a stick on it. Racing to pick it up is Friedrich. Here comes the breakout. Big forecheck by Van de Kranz. Providence again looking to get it up to center ice. Push. They have a head of steam working their way up. Tetons looking to see if they can't lay some wood and be a disruptor up there. Here comes a wrister, and that's going to be deflected now by Rogers once again. Another pass down to the low point. Providence now taking their time, salting some time off the clock, looking to see if they can find a good angle. Backing down, up on top. Going to be a shuffle pass down into the corner, backwards pass along. It's going to be lost by Providence, but it was picked up by Koloff. Looks to reset up. 1:10 left to go on the power play. On the stick of Bellinger. Bellinger loses it into the corner, but Providence again will be able to recover. Providence moving it around, taking their time, and it's a slap shot from just about the blue line. It's going to be blocked by Rogers. Under a minute left on the penalty. Providence again working their way around. Slaps it. Blocked by Rogers. He can't cover up, and it's going to push it out. It'll just get offside. No, they're going to... Yeah, one official was going to say, hey, play on, but across the ice they said offside. And that will give a quick chance for Williston State to get a new 4 out on the ice for the remaining 37 seconds of this penalty kill. So the Tetons now in the face-off in the neutral zone on their side of center ice. It'll be Marcus Providence taking the face-off. And the Argonauts are able to win it, losing an edge. It's going to be yellow fly. The Tetons can't quite shovel it up on top. Shaw's going to send one down range. That's going to be picked up by the Tetons. They try to clear. Now Shaw's going to pick it up himself off the glass. 18 seconds left to go on the power play. Shaw skating down into the corner. And the Tetons now are unable to clear still. They just about got it, but they put it right onto the stick of an Argonaut player. Shot by Shaw is going to hit off of the leg pads of Tristan Bailey. Another good block. Argonauts now with a screener in front of Rogers, looking for a center pass. Full strength now. Here comes help from Kindop. Shaw would have had a chance for an open net if he'd have gotten a stick on it, and the puck will now go into the neutral zone as the Argonauts will back it out. Tetons looking to get a control of it. It'll be Kindop. Lowes for a wrister. It's going to be blocked by Jarvis, and it'll wrap around into the neutral zone. The Tetons will have to get onside. They'll peel it back and get some fresh legs out on the ice. Williston State now looking for some help. As will be a shovel pass, will be intercepted by the Argonauts. Tetons again looking for something. 2 minutes left to go. They'll have to think at some point about pulling the goalie if they want to strike. But first, they have to get the puck into their own zone. Up the ice comes Harris. Going to be intercepted again by the Argonauts. Gets into the Argonauts zone with the Tetons. Have it back at center ice. Still unable to get it back down. Argonauts again to take over. If the Argonauts or the Tetons are unable to take possession, they're not going to be able to pull Rogers as it gets sent back down behind the Teton net. Waiting to pick it up now, Struthers. He looks for it, gets it off to a centering pass. That's going to be broken up in front of the net. Argonauts up on top. Now 1:20 left to go. Slap shot is going to be deflected. It'll be along the boards. Tetons chasing it. They get them there first, and a huge hit and a forearm shiver to boot. Now it's going to be on Harris, and the puck now going to be behind the net. Tetons looking to chip it out. It's caught along the netting. So we'll have a momentary break in play. So with 1:04 left to go, 41-23 shot on goal advantage for Providence. There'll be a face-off here for the Tetons. They're looking to see if they can't clear it out and then get the extra man advantage. It'll be Tetons now get the puck, looking to get it free. They get it up into center ice in the neutral zone. Better clear it out. Rogers still has to stand firm as the Tetons can't set up. Under a minute left to go. A long pass. Can't find the stick of Van de Kranz. As now it's going to be A big hit at center ice and lots of bodies hitting the deck. Loose puck. Everyone all over the place. And this one's starting to get chippy late. As now it's going to be Bailey harassing a player, and they get tussled up. And now there's a scrum on the floor. And some more pushing and shoving in the final 25 seconds. And now after a whistle-filled second period, everyone's swallowing their whistle here in the third. 17 seconds left to go. And the Tetons take back over. A long wraparound by Marcus Providence. And the Argonauts are going to be able to pick it up first. Vandegratz has it, 5 seconds left, and that's going to be grabbed by Jarvis with 2.5 left to go. So it'll be Providence taking this one home. Seven to 5 on the American State Bank scoreboard. And that is it. The Tetons drop this one to the University of Providence by the final of 7-5. A hard-fought Teton game. They lost, now lose 2 in a row to Providence in this home and home. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we'll have the end of the game wrap-up. You're listening to Teton Hockey exclusively right here on the Williston State YouTube page. We're back to wrap up the Tetons 7-5 loss to the University of Providence, and the Argonauts will take a peek at the third period stats and wrap up the game. The third period, 2 goals got scored in, both of them by the Argonauts. At the 17:49 mark, a goal was put in by number 22, Daniel Tinton. He was assisted by Zach Fulton, and then at the 5:23 mark, goal coming in from Logan Ursulak, assisted by Adam Husley. Looking at penalties, only 2 penalties in that third period. Both of them were on Williston State. It was Zane Phelps, 2 minutes for slashing in at the 8:49 mark. And then Mason Kindup coming in at the 4:35 mark, 2 minutes for unsportsmanlike. The Tetons got all 5 of their goals in the second period. A huge effort for them, but not enough in the tank to get it done here against this University of Providence team. But a great outing for Williston State. They'll try to use this to continue on and advance in their 14th game. The Tetons drop to 5 and in their game they dropped to 5, now 5 and 14 on the season. So they'll have to rebuild and get back at it here before they hit the winter break and get into more ACHA action. That's going to be it for this edition of Teton Hockey right here on the Williston State YouTube page. I'd like to thank everyone for tuning in and listening, as well as our sponsors. Until next time, sports fans, I'm Mike Reuter.